Hey guys, welcome to our new podcast, the Lumbridge Lounge Podcast. My name's Carter, and I have the Baron72 with me. Say hi.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Hey man, It's good to be here. Good to start a new podcast. I'm sure a lot of you guys who are listening don't really know, but the past year we've had another podcast rolling called the Co-op Cast, and now we decided to start a new one, along with this other one, and dedicate it to old school RuneScape. So we're super excited to get into this new podcast. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys stick with us. We're going to keep this thing rolling. But yeah, how have you been?
I've been great, man. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard or haven't seen the Co-op Cast, go ahead and go check it out. It's more of just like us talking and like talking with friends. We have another co-host over there. It's pretty great. But I'm really excited to get into this because we've been really into RuneScape for the past like 8 months. But yeah, for sure. So I'm really excited to just focus all on RuneScape with this podcast. For all of you guys who love RuneScape as well, give us a chance, give us a listen. You guys are welcome to join the Discord. That's a couple things we wanted to announce before we get into this. Mainly this episode, we want to just kind of make it a good introduction for the channel, kind of tell you what you're going to expect out of these episodes, and just kind of introduce ourselves, get to know us, and things like that. So yeah, like I said earlier, we have a new Discord server for this channel. If you guys are interested, the link is in the YouTube channel. It's in the description. We're planning on doing maybe some giveaways in the future. We're not sure yet, but it all depends on you guys, the community. And yeah, I think you should expect at this moment in time, probably 2 podcast episodes a month. And we'll sprinkle in some guides in between. There already is a guide posted. It's for a Nightmare Zone combat guide. So definitely check that out, and definitely expect more guides and podcasts in the future. Oh yeah. So to start out today, we are just going to go over kind of like the format of how we want our podcast to go. Just so you guys aren't lost when we're going through everything. It's basically going to follow this same format. You want to start us out and talk about like the first couple things? Yeah,
for sure. So definitely we're going to go through things that are, recent in the RuneScape community as a whole. So we definitely want to cover, the JMod blogs that you read about every week, just keeping up to date with what's new. Like right now, as we're recording this, Nex is definitely something talked about in the community right now. So things like that we want to talk about and get to know, so that for some of you who don't really keep up to date with the JMod blogs or don't even know what they are, it's a way that you can get to know, what's happening, what's new, what's coming out in old school RuneScape.
Yeah, hopefully to keep that excitement up, because like I know I hardly ever look at it, but looking at it the last like week or two, it kind of gets me excited for the future RuneScape.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something I look up every Wednesday morning. I always look for the tweet on the official Twitter page, and I click on that link right away.
I need to get in that habit, because like I don't remember about it, and then Carter here tells me about it, and then I get hyped for whatever's coming up. So
yeah, and it's the perfect time zone for where I live, because they update the blog at like 2 a.m. because their headquarters is in like Cambridge or something. So I wake up pretty early for work, but it's already still up there, and that's the first thing I pretty much look at in the morning on Wednesdays. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about those blogs. Try to keep it interesting and quick for you guys who want to get to know about all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. The next thing that we'd probably talk about is kind of where our accounts are at. We both have main accounts that aren't maxed yet, so we have plenty of things to do. Just to give you a quick update where my account is, I just got the quest cape like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and nice. Right now I'm working on trying to get base 80s and working on the hard diaries.
Oh man, those hard diaries are definitely hard, but they're so worth it. I feel like some of the best rewards come from the hard diaries.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, for me, I'm finishing up the elite diaries. I'm checking right now. I have the Ardoyan diary and the Kandrin diary. That's all I have left. So I have like 3 or 4 tasks left. And the only hard one I have left is the level 5 barbarian assault rolls. So that's something I'm definitely going to be working on within the next week or 2. And I'll definitely let you guys know when I get that achievement cape. It's definitely something I've been focusing on the past like 4 months getting. So it's going to feel really good being done with that grind, and definitely looking forward to my next goal, which is PVMing and just getting all my kill counts up really high and at least over 50 on each boss, just so I can have a high score for everything pretty much. So that's definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it's been fun watching you like get your certain grinds out so you can get those elite diaries done firsthand.
Yeah, for sure. And then definitely something we want to talk about in the episode every week is just the meat and potatoes of what we want to talk about, whether it's a story that we've had, that we've experienced, whether it's drama that's happened in the community. You know, there's always that drama that's going on. I'm sure some of you keep up to date with the subreddit 2007scape, and there's someone who even keeps track of a drama calendar for the year. And every month there's always some big thing that happens that stirs everybody's attention and makes everyone mad, or you know, something happens where somebody messes up, and you know, we'll definitely talk about those things and things like that. And really anything that spikes our interest hopefully spikes your interest. So we'll definitely talk about interesting things, hopefully.
For sure. Like, if you guys have any like recommendations for what you want to hear, please put it in the comments below, or come to the Discord and please just let us know, because we're always looking for things to talk about. We have like 5 or 6 ideas for right now, but the further we get into this, as many ideas would be helpful.
Yeah, for sure. And that reminds me, I have a channel dedicated to a suggestion box in the Discord. So if you have something you really want us to focus on, talk about, discuss, and even if you want to be in an episode as a guest, by all means, join the Discord, put in your suggestion box post. It is an anonymous post unless you give us your information on that suggestion. You have to click a link in the channel and it takes you to a website where it will send your suggestion to us, and we can use that to help better our channel for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, let's jump into it real quick. The main thing that we're going to be talking about today is like what got us into RuneScape and why we're still playing today. I guess I'll just go first. So the first time I was ever introduced to RuneScape, and Carter knows this, but for the listener, was back in like 3rd or 4th grade. I don't remember exactly when, because like we're 9 or 10 then, but it was my cousin, not Carter. If you guys don't know, Carter's my cousin, but it was my cousin on the other side of my family. He showed it to me, and he was just showing me so many cool things that you could do on RuneScape, which led me to make
like 2006, right?
Something like that, maybe even earlier. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was showing me that, and I was just like, this is like a world of knights, and it's really cool, and there's magic and all this other stuff. And even though I didn't really do a lot of the game, like both of us really didn't when we were younger, it was still just like awesome to be able to be in this world. So yeah, I never played membership before, like earlier now, and we'll talk about that a little more in a minute. What got you into it?
You know, I can't remember who exactly showed it to me or if I stumbled upon it myself. I think it was miniclip.com that was the one that hosted the game for a long time. I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I know that I stumbled across it at the same time as you. I think I was in 4th grade when I first played it, so that was definitely like 2007. But I didn't play membership a lot either, so really a lot of the nostalgia of this game is already gone for me because I'm gone way past the content that I was used to playing. I think my peak gameplay of back in the day was when I would go to the wilderness and play clan wars with people. I would just join random clans and just run around this arena and just pretend like I'm in a big war with another clan, but I never killed anyone. I never did anything. I just thought it was cool. I don't know if you remember or participated in it, Colin, but
oh yeah,
there'd be like this, but there'd be this big wall dividing the arena, and once it started, the wall would fall down, and then you could attack the other team, and it was cool because there's just like 20 people on each side just waiting to kill each other, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But I think I did get a 1-month membership once. Like I got like the little gift card for it, and me being like a 10-year-old, I was like completely overwhelmed with it. When I got membership back in 2018, even then I was overwhelmed. Like, what do I do? What should I do first? I feel like I unlocked everything in the game, but yet to my knowledge now, like, no, you don't unlock everything right away when you get membership. But I had no clue what to do. So I wasted that whole month just running around like member areas and just like, I don't know this place. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know this. And I was too dumb to like wiki or look up anything. So when I lost that membership, I was pretty happy to be back in free to play. Just, okay, I'm back in Barrock. I'm back in Lumbridge. I know what's going on now. I know what to do. I got to go kill some cows.
Let's go kill some cows. Let's go to the moss giants underneath in the sewers.
Exactly. Speaking of which, after we finish this recording, I'm actually going to get 99 defense and range. So we're definitely going to go to the cows in Lumbridge, back where it all started for that. So that'll be fun.
Grats.
Thanks, man. I'm going to try to get both of them at the same time. So that'll be fun.
It'll be intense. That'll be great.
Yeah. So how long have you played membership on your account?
I think you got me in, you said 2018, but I think it was back in 2017 when you really started playing membership. And because this account that I have right now, it was made in 2017.
Yeah, I made this account December 2017, so pretty much 2018.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
So mine must have been like January or February, because you're like, dude, you need to get into it with me. And so I created this account. So it's probably like fall of 2018 when I started membership. And just like you said, I was so overwhelmed, didn't know what to do. So I just started questing, and I played for probably another like 5-6 months, and then just gave up like for like a year.
Yeah.
And so all of like 2019 into 2020, I didn't really play all that much. And it was mainly just because it was overwhelming. There's just so much to do.
Yeah.
And I wasn't good at like breaking things up into chunks. So it was just like, I just want my quest cape, but I still have like 100 quests to do.
Yeah. I feel like mid-level accounts, like that content is almost more difficult than end game content, just because you have choice paralysis. You don't know what goal you want to go for. If you do pick a goal, you soon realize that before you can do that goal, you have to do 12 other things. And I think that really burns people out a lot. And so I think there is a specific point. I don't know exactly what that point is right now. I'd have to think about it. Where after you reach a certain point, it'd be pretty hard to burn out completely, like to stop playing ever again.
I literally think it's when you get to those like master quests, like when you get to Dragon Slayer 2, Monkey Madness 2, and whatever that last one is.
Song of the Elves, Monkey Madness 2.
Song of the Elves, that one. Song of the Elves. Once you get there, because that's when like I was really hooked, like a month and a half, 2 months ago. Yeah. Just like, I'm in. This is what I'm doing today, is I'm going to work on this part of Monkey Madness 2. I'm going to get it done, kind of a thing. So I think that's when the game gets really fun. Yeah.
That's definitely something that I felt too. When I got my quest cape, I had like this feeling of like I lost something, almost like, oh no, I don't have any more quests to do. Like, what do I do now? Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm going to feel that way for like a week after Achievement Diaries. It's like, what do I do? I'm just going to bank stand and just decide what I want to do now. But no, I have goals still. But yeah, that's definitely something that every account should go for. If you don't know what to do, just quest. Find a quest to do it. Just do it. Even if it has no benefit, just do it.
Yeah, I had the opposite reaction as you. When I got my quest done, my quest cape, I was just like, thank goodness I'm done with quests. Like those last 3 were fun, but I'm so happy that I have this and it's over. Yeah. Like now I can go and do other things. And since I have such high levels because of these quests, I can actually go do those things now.
Man, when you got Priptonus, I sat there and thought like, man, he just unlocked like over 12 things to do now.
And I haven't touched a single one yet.
And that's just the beauty of the game. There's so many things you can choose to do. And you're keeping yourself busy doing other things, and those things are always there for you to do later.
The next question we had is, why are we still here? Why are we still playing this game? Do you want to start off with that one?
Yeah, so just like pretty much everyone else in the community who has played it back in the day, I was there during the evolution of combat when that came out. I was one of the players who stopped playing because of the evolution of combat. And so I haven't been playing RuneScape my whole life. I played like I said earlier, I played just the bare minimum of free to play, and then stopped. And then
like
I came back kind of in between, and everything was different. I made a new account. There wasn't a tutorial island anymore. It was this whole other thing. I didn't like that. I didn't really give it a chance. I know.
Yeah. Like right before we started this, for the viewers, we actually looked up our RuneScape 3 accounts because all the before accounts got transferred over to that, and then we had to start these new accounts and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mine was a girl name because Carter made this account for me, and it if you want to look it up, I don't care. Even if you want to like take it, like whatever. It's Brianna22222, and it only has 2.4 million total experience, and it's like I do that in like a week, maybe 2. Like,
yeah, I just got 150 mil total XP like a week ago, and now I'm at 161.
Damn.
But I have to explain now that you mention it, you know, why I made an account called Brianna22222 back in the day. And one of my other cousins was playing, and I wanted to prank him. I wanted to pretend like some random girl came up to him while he was playing the game and flirt with him, try to trick him, and then eventually steal some of his money. Like, hey, can I have 50K? Just because. And then maybe at school at recess the next day I would confront him about it, like, oh, you simp. I don't know. He never fell for it though, so I gave the account to you, and then you took it and kept going with it, and I was surprised. I was like, okay. Yeah.
Well, I was a dumb kid too. Like you said, we're like when you're just 9 or 10 years old, you're just dumb. Like, and I think I forgot my password, and I didn't remember the email I used for
your mom's
my other account, probably, or something like that. And so I didn't have an account to play, and you and all our other friends were playing it. So I was like, I want an account. And you're like, I have an extra one. Okay, can I have it?
Yeah. Like, sure, if you want it. It's a girl. Even though I play a girl on this account right now.
Yeah. I remember that was a big deal that I was a girl and you guys made fun of me for it, but that's okay. Just kidding. Not really.
No, there's so many stories back in the day I could share, but I'll share it in a future episode. Like how I first got my first account hacked, just being stupid, things like that. I'll definitely share about that later.
For sure. I guess for me, why I'm still here is that there's just so much more to do. Like, I feel like I've gotten pretty deep into the game now, but I know I've just scratched the surface. Like right now, me and Carter and one of our other friends, we're just trying to kind of learn Cox, our Raids 1. Yeah. And I've never done it before. We tried one run and got to Ulm with like 6 deaths before we got to Ulm.
And I was not a contributor to those deaths, for the record. Just kidding.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, almost max combat.
That's fun.
Yeah. I think I was the most deaths, but that's okay.
Totally okay.
Yeah, so just there's so much more to learn. There's so much more to do. Like, if you don't know what RuneScape is and you're brand new to RuneScape, don't just start and play it. Like, look up some, like, content from it first. Because if you just start and play it, you're not going to make it to this end game content. I can almost guarantee that, especially if you're into other games that are a lot faster paced, because this is not a fast paced game.
Yeah.
The first, I say that for some of my friends that aren't in it, I wish I could make an account and get it all to base 40s and give it to them then, because those first 40 levels are so long. It takes so much work to get there.
Yep.
But that's the thing, is I wouldn't want to do that for them, because then they wouldn't have that feeling of satisfaction of I'm here, I can do things now.
Yeah.
Like that's the point of this game, is it's a grind fest. It's I can do this content in the game because I worked for it. And that's the point, is because you get that in. Yeah. I get that dopamine rush. Like a lot of YouTubers use that on RuneScape YouTube.
For
but
sure.
It's so true. It's so true. Like, it's just so rewarding when you finally hit a level and you can finally do something you want to do.
Yep. Like today, I just finished my Slayer goal. I've been doing Slayer for like the past 2 weeks nonstop, nothing else. I'm so happy to be done with it, but I know I'm going to be totally fine going back and doing it later after doing some other goal of mine. Yeah, I mean, you put in that work, you feel good about it. I say it time and time again to you and our other friend. It's like RuneScape's like reading a book. It's not like getting on and playing a 10-minute game of Call of Duty and then getting off feeling satisfied for the night. But this game, you have to put in that time and work, like you just said. You turn a couple pages of that book, like I mention all the time to you guys. You look back after 6 months to a year, and you see all the progress you've made within that time. I know I always love saying, like, you never have to do that again after doing it. Like, you get level 82 mining, you never have to get level 82 mining ever again. I mean, a lot of people make multiple accounts and get to 82 mining on that account, and that's totally fine. But I think with us three who play it, we're really only going to focus on these one accounts each.
Mm-hmm.
And just feeling that progress that we make week by week, month by month, it's just really satisfying to see and go through.
For sure. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like this account, I don't get to play all day like some people that play RuneScape, because I'm finishing my degree right now. We'll be done in December. Woo woo.
Nice.
But the time I do get to play is truly, like you said, is just glorious to be able to reach a goal here once in a while. Yeah. Should we go to the last chapter, what we're going to be talking about today?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I'll just ask you the question. Why did you want to make a YouTube channel about this?
You know, like we mentioned at the beginning, check out Co-op Cast on YouTube and anywhere you listen to podcasts. We really loved making that channel and continue making it. And we learned a lot of how to edit, how to do things. We're still learning. We're not the best still. We're not amazing at it. We're going to get better every time we make new episodes and new content. But I feel like we've gotten to a point where we can stick with something we love and make content about it. We've definitely put in the hours to talk about things. We have the passion to look up those JMod blogs and talk about them, learn about them. And I think we've gone through enough content to be able to have that experience in game to really talk about it and make guides about it. And we just love the game. I love this game more than any other game in the world. And so I think it's something that's easy for me to talk about. It's easy for me to share my love for it. It's easy for me to share how I have done things on my account, because I would say that I'm in the end game right now. I'm going towards my max cape pretty soon, which doesn't mean I'm going to get my max cape soon, but it's definitely one of my next long-term goals. So I think it's a perfect time for us to make a channel for old school RuneScape, and I have big aspirations for this channel. I really want to go for it with this channel.
Oh yeah. And I'm right there with you. I don't have as much experience as Carter does with the channel and with editing, quite frankly. He's kind of a wizard with it. So, but I do think I'll have some like cool aspects to like when we're talking, because I am that kind of mid-tier account. I am getting a little higher than just mid-tier, I'd think.
Oh yeah.
But I think it'll be cool to see the kind of aspects of the game from your point of view and from my point of view, through this channel. And I think that'd just be really cool to record and see, like, and go back and look at it. Like, whenever we record one of these things, it is for the viewer, but it is also for us to be able to like see how we've grown and see what we've done. The other thing is like when we're making podcasts for Co-op Cast, and we are going to continue that, even though we haven't posted in a little while there. It just is a passion. It's so much fun to be able to come here and talk with friends and talk about things you love doing. Like, this has been such a fun adventure to be on, to experience RuneScape in a different light, especially since now we're older and we're not as dumb as we used to be. So I think it'll just be fun. So yeah, that's why I want to do it.
Yeah. And I hope that for all of you listening, whatever progress you're making on your own accounts, I hope that you join us along with the ride. I hope you enjoy this content that we make, because I really am putting in that love for it, because I just love this game so much. And it's a really big part of my gaming. You'll see me on it all the time. So it's something I look forward to doing with you and with anyone else who would like to be on it. I know we have that third friend who may have some appearances in a few guides, maybe in a few podcast episodes. But yeah, look forward to this podcast series. I would say right now twice a month, so probably every other week. And expect some guides for some certain, skills and things like how I just did the Nightmare Zone combat guide. Expect things like that in between. Probably not every week, but we'll definitely try to get this thing rolling for sure.
Yeah. I do want to make sure that the audience knows that with our guides that we're making, we are trying to make guides that are very short formed. 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes would be kind of max. If we go over it, we feel like we need to go over. But that's kind of where we want to go, because we've seen so many guides out there that are 20 minutes long when we only needed a 30-second tidbit to be able to understand what we need to do. So that's what we're hoping to bring to YouTube, is bring these very short form guides to be able to give you guys some quality to help you with your grinds. Because there's nothing more annoying than having to watch a 20-minute YouTube video.
Try to skim through it to find that one
Zone.
thing you're looking for.
Yeah, for sure. All right. There's one other thing that we'd be doing at the end of our episode when we're planning on wrapping up. We plan on showing you guys a Reddit post that we like throughout the week. Sometimes funny, sometimes serious. From the 2000 Scape Reddit post. Do you want to explain which post we're putting today?
Yeah, so I actually just saw this an hour ago and thought it was pretty hilarious. Yeah, we want to have a Reddit post of the week from the 2007 Scape subreddit, like you just said. And this is just a random post. I think one of us, it just stood out to us during this week. And this post is called Weekend Achievements with the Boys. And the username who posted it is Constar with 2 R's at the end. And we'll put that link in the description for you guys to watch. It's one of my favorite types of content from the subreddit. It's whenever some people get 99 in a skill and they record themselves getting it on their device, whether it's their computer, phone, laptop, and then they celebrate somehow in some creative, funny way, usually taking a shotgun of a beer or something, but it's hilarious. And it's so creative all the time. It's just some of my favorite things to see. And I hope more people do things like that more when they get their 99. So if you want to check it out, it is in the description.
With that being said, I think that's everything. Like before, go ahead and go join the Discord. Leave a comment down below on what you guys think we could change or do better. Or with your suggestions. Anything else to add, Carter?
I don't think so. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya. Deuces.